Hey everybody! I'm Sir!
I'm Adam!
And I'm Will, and we are...
Working Title!
Medicine! Y'all, we are back. It is Demonslayer time. Season 1, Episode 25, the penultimate episode. Just gonna put the name of the episode in.
The penultimate episode?
Penultimate. It's not the finale, but it's the penultimate.
Okay. Is that what that word means?
Yep.
Okay.
It means the one leading up to the finale. I'm not even going to try to say what this episode is called because I cannot pronounce it. But
Tsuguko, Kanao, Tsuyuri.
Y'all know who that is. Last on, the boys are doing rehabilitation.
That's about it. If you enjoy our content, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscription button, notification bells there. We are on the road to 50K, ladies and gentlemen. Please help us get there. Boys and girls, please help us get there. If you want to see this show 1 week in advance, you can check it out on our Patreon. But also, while you're there, we have a 2 week in advance option. Check it out. Or if you just want to support the channel, we appreciate that too. Show your love and support. You want to talk to us on Discord, we got that. And it's not a market substitute. Go on whatever anime streaming service you prefer, and then come back and watch your boys, alright? We love you. Punch it.
Bang!
Nago-chan, Kyo-chan, Sumi-chan.
Kyo, Sumi.
俺の修行の手伝いをしてほしい。俺が寝ている間、全集中の呼吸をやめたら、
Hit me.
布団叩きでぶん殴ってくれないか。
They're gonna love it. Yeah, they're gonna want to be a part of the process.
They get to watch him sleep.
I didn't think of it like that.
He said while they're sleeping.
It's true.
While he's sleeping.
You're right. Great opening.
Yeah, all we needed.
I think they'll swoon more over Inosuke once he removes his forehead.
Hells yeah.
It'll be
He's
like
a pretty
Tanjiro.
boy. Oh, look, it's a cocoon with a butterfly in it. That's what the boys are gonna be.
Spineless fool.
どうぞ。
He's like, what the fuck is happening?
They both probably were like, yo.
He's probably jealous. Spank me,
Oh man,
please!
immediately. I love his eyes.
今日も炭治郎さんだけですか？
後でまた声をかけてみます。
Oh, I don't want to do it, Adam. No.
Oh, fuck that. We had to do that in high school.
全集中の呼吸
Fuck that.
の訓練もかなり気合
It was so easy for me. I was light as a
Wow,
feather.
I couldn't do it.
Light as a feather.
I'll admit it.
全集中の呼吸を
I could never do that.
みんなでなるんだって分かった。
I did that with my nephew. That I've never done.
That's all your back, bruh. That's not the water thing.
Dang.
I was legit gonna grab your cup and splash you.
You can do it!
Intrusive thoughts.
I totally see.
Oh, so close.
She's good.
Look at her face though, she's worried.
Why?
終えて
She's catching up.
ちゃん
Ah.
とあの子を終えてる。
Was that a touch?
I think it touched the skirt.
Yeah, she looked like she got touched.
ありがとうございました。
Why does he have...
伊之助。
Where the hell have they been?
Alright, I love the little girls. They're so adorable.
I like that they're like the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
They all have their own color.
Nice.
Good job. Good job. See what happens in Netsu if you just work hard?
I love how they're both watching. They're both like tagging along in it.
There's this medicine just sitting there.
They're super invested, but they don't want to admit it.
Man, that's how you know a man is getting good sleep. Look at his position.
もう訓練に出たんだ。
Wakes up with the marks.
まだ夜明けたばかりだよ。努力するのは苦手です。地道にコツコツやるのが一番しんどいです。
Fuck yeah, I feel that.
お前か。俺たちって本当に
It's even dry.
思います。 もしかして今そうだって言った？それはいくらなんでもひどくない？少しはお前も頑張っているくらい言ってくれてもいいと思うんだけど。もっと頑張れって言ったのか？
Wait, can he not understand him?
I don't know.
5 times daily. For 7 days.
Yeah, first time doing a shot. Yeah, buddy.
Time, bro.
I am alive.
He said it's time.
Monitsu.
The lack of the buttons is a representation of him slowly becoming Inosuke again.
Yeah.
He cannot wear a shirt if he is full Inosuke.
He has the dopiest look on his head, on his face.
It's beautiful. I'm glad that these two are like together in scenes.
Yeah. They are a good combo.
Look at him. Shredded. He looks like Frankenstein. Look at him.
Look at the distance between the eyes.
Whoa. Whoa. That hand though.
というか初歩的な技術なのでできて当然ですけれどもまあできて当然ですけれども伊之助くんなら簡単かと思っていたのですができないんですかできて当然ですけれど仕方ないですできないならしょうがないしょうがない
Can't be helped.
Whoa.
The greatest thing ever.
一番応援していますよ
I've seen this meme. That's great.
Yeah, boys.
There we go, boys.
同期なんだから一緒にどう
See, it's so fucking weird. Why aren't you talking?
Boom, boom, boom.
You damn one.
I love how Inosuke's standing right under the rocks too. Like if he drops it, he's done.
Boom. Catches it. Make a bet. Two-Face.
Guess it means I gotta play with the boys.
Whoa.
Flashback? The slums. Oh shit, this is really messed up. Oh, damn.
Oh gosh. This child. Oh my god, look at her fucking ankles. She's not getting
お腹
food.
が空いた悲しい虚しい苦しい寂しいそんな日々だっただけどある日プツンと音がして
Oh god.
何も辛くなくなった
Her sanity.
That was so out of pocket.
Yeah,
What the
that's
fuck?
so wild. What?
Oh. Dude, her sister is so beautiful.
Oh
何
shit.
も辛くなくなった貧しい暮らしの中、
Wow.
親に売られた時でさ
Oh.
悲しくはなかった
Wonderful. This world fucking sucks.
ちょっとよろしいですか
Oh! Look at her fucking eyes!
こんにちははじめまして私は胡蝶かなえと言いますあなたのお名前は
She's essentially like one of those sisters. It's like the
The
littlest
long
sister.
lost sister.
Their eyes are so similar, their personalities
そい
are.
つに名前なんか
That's what I
ね
thought. She probably doesn't
え
have
ついて
one.
ねえんだもういいだろ離れろよ
姉さんに触らないでください
Hmm.
なんなんだてめえらこいつとおしゃべりしたきゃ金を払いな
I ain't paying for
じゃあ
nothing.
買いますよこの子をこれで足ります
Your life? I thought it was gonna be like your life or hers. Please be fake
Riot.
money. Be fake money. Oh yeah, let people jump him.
Right.
Do it in public.
早く拾った方がいいですよ。人も多いし、風も強いので。ごめんなさいね。
Aw.
I like that the older sister's wearing Shinobu's
Robe.
robe, which she'll get.
Yeah.
So Shinobu's older sister was Kane, K-N-K-A-N-A-E, and she had the name Kanao.
Yeah.
So I think she got her name from the sister.
Probably.
Oh, they're giving her.
You see that all the time in movies where, like, when
The inspiration.
somebody's born and somebody dies, they, like, adopt the name in some
Yeah.
姉
fashion.
さん、
To, like,
姉さん、
respect it.
姉さん、この子全然ダメだわ。
See, her blade
や
is
らないと何も
has
で
a
きない
blade. Yeah,
食
full
事も
blade.
そうよ。食べなさいって
She's
言わ
not
な
a
きゃ
poison
ずっ
expert.
と食べない。
Oh my gosh.
ずっとお腹を鳴らして。
Well,
あらあら、こんなんでこの子どう
that's
するの？
crazy to
まあ
think.
まあ、そんなこと言わずに。姉さんは忍の笑った顔が好きだな。だって自分の頭で考えて行動できない子はダメよ。危ない。まあそうなんだけどね。
Isn't that all
一人
kids?
じゃ何もできない。決められないのよ。
Nah, she's like saying that other normal kids will make decisions for themselves and not know the right one from good one. This
Yeah.
one just doesn't even know how to make any decision.
そんな
Unless being told so.
Yeah.
That's it.
きっかけさえあれば人の心は花開くから大丈夫。いつか好きな男の子でもできたらこの歌って変わるわよ。
Oh, who are you gonna fall in love with?
いいぞ、その調子だ。
One of them.
その調子だ。いいぞ。
Well, she's eyeballing Tanjiro.
Mission time?
いのしいのし。
Nice.
Reforge.
For real?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, look at that.
Freaking Christmas. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Oh my god.
He's so creepy.
Whoa. I'd rather you die than one of my swords break.
Not true. Oh my god.
Damn.
Man is a psycho.
新しい訓練でしょうか。違うでしょ。
Those things are so cool.
まあ、
Little wind chime.
鋼塚さんは情熱的な人ですからね。
Yeah, no kidding.
人
Really?
一倍刀を愛していらっしゃる伊之助殿の刀を打たせていただきました。
Inosuke.
戦いのお役に立てれば幸
Look
い
at
で
his
す。
swords now.
Oh, they're not.
Well, they changed color.
But they don't have the jagged ends.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be pissed about that?
伊之助殿。お
What's he doing? Oh god.
He's gonna chip it away. This psycho. They're gonna be so furious. They're gonna be so furious. Yep. Oh my god.
Yep.
He's so dense. Oh my lord.
They're gonna murder Inosuke. Look how perfect that was.
I'll kill you, you miserable brat.
Does not care.
Oh, that's like one of the scariest shots.
They're like demons. They're never coming back.
Look at him, he's holding him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Wait, we didn't see Tanjiro grab his sword.
No, we didn't.
俺の体は変わった。早く刀を振りたい。
Got her. He wins. You passed completely. You can do it. Splash her. Now, don't hold back. Splash
こ
her.
の薬臭いよ。かけたらかわいそうだよ。
Ah!
Oh. She's like, what?
Does that count as winning? Either way, it's the same thing. Let's go.
Stunned.
Oh crap.
They gotta work extra hard.
Let's see the boulders. Oh! You could pop a blood vessel.
じゃあ訓練はもう
はいあとは実践あるのみです
一つ聞きたいことがあって。
何でしょう
日の神神楽って聞いたことはありますか？
ありません
じゃあ火の呼吸とか。
ありません
What? Really?
で実は俺の子供の頃の話になるんですが。
なぜかかまどくんのお父さんは火の呼吸を使っていた私でわかることは炎の呼吸はありますが火の呼吸ではないということ
There's a difference.
同じではないんですか？
私も司祭はわからなくてごめんなさいね
Go see
そ
Rengoku.
のあたりのやり方炎の呼吸を火の呼吸と呼んではならない
That
縁
is.
柱の煉獄さんなら知っていることがあるかもしれませんが
Okay.
あいにく任務に出ていますし
Then they join
Is
us.
that the Mugen train
いろ
mission?
いろと教えてもらってありがとうございます。
Not commonly known. Interesting.
Where's Nezuko?
There she is.
She's been absent for 2 episodes.
That's her training is sleep.
Yeah.
How much she learned to, like,
眠ること
Master
で
her
体
blood
力を
art.
回復
Yeah.
しているかもしれない。
Not
Maybe
not
Lady
in a
Tamaya?
box. Not be in a box and be with
たまに目
Tamaya,
を開け
maybe.
てくれないと兄ちゃん
Tamaya
心
has
配だ。
her art. Yeah, I guess so. If you call that art.
it is. It's her blood demon art.
兄ちゃんそろそろ任務でここから出ることになると思う。あとは善逸と伊之助も一緒だと思う。二人がいてくれると心強い。禰豆子を人間に戻すためにできるだけ強い鬼を倒して玉代さんに血を送らなければいけない。
Yeah,
Did
you
we
had
get
俺にそれができるのかどうか。
the Ruiz.
お兄ちゃん
Yeah,
大丈
yeah.
夫
You were
Did
on
you-
that.
She just talked. What the?
Did she?
Well, what the? F-
I don't know.
ありがとう禰豆子励ましてくれたんだな兄ちゃん。
You can do it.
Come
Was
back.
that just in his fucking head?
In her head, I think.
He knew.
Kind of like how she communicated that other episode when we were also talking.
Damn. Whoa.
Mugen Train! Oh!
God.
Oh.
Fuck.
That was the most foul fucking thing. Oh my god.
Alrighty. That was episode 25.
Not gonna attempt the name.
That was a really good episode, actually.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one. Pretty. I mean, compared to the one before that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was good. See, I like
I'm
the
gonna-
moments. Okay.
I'm gonna hold off on my opinion until we finish season 1.
On this episode?
Yeah.
Okay. I liked it. I just think the show excels when it just gives us like single stories that we can just focus on a character. I feel like one of my biggest gripes as a whole, which we will talk about in the finale for the things we liked and didn't like, as we always do for shows. But just real quick though, I like the episodes that like spend some time giving characters time to shine and develop a bit more. Especially with Demon Slayer, where I feel like a lot of characters are kind of lacking any of that.
Yeah.
Like I think as a whole, like yeah, I'll have to find a way to not say all of it now so we can save it for the finale. But like really, only Zenitsu has been given an episode to have on flashback. Only Zenitsu's been given an episode to develop Shinobu now, and then technically Tanjiro just because it's his story. But every other character really hasn't been given like that time to develop yet. I feel like that's why it was even annoying the other day when we had that Rui episode that like hyper focused on him and his sister. When it's like of all episodes to like spend time on people is the one we were saying was like the throwaway episode, like you could have ignored it and the sister not been a part of the story. It's like give that to Inosuke or give that to Giyu, who's like a cool character but we know nothing about. Or like even Nezuko, like we've only really learned about Nezuko through Tanjiro's opinion on her, and like 1 or 2 times where we've seen the inside of her consciousness or a dream sequence about the father that we got in the Hinokami episode.
Yeah.
You know, so I like that we got to spend some time with what I would say is the triple sisters, the triplets. They're not the same age, but like the 3
Powerpuff
girls.
Girls.
Yeah, the sisters. not to be mistaken with the Powerpuff Girls that helped Tanjiro. But
Yeah. No, it's definitely like...
I forgot about that.
And I get why they spend time on like the demons per se, because the whole point is to be like they're still human.
Yep.
We're trying to fix not just Nezuko, but like everybody, you know, give them a chance to come back. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you do it at the sacrifice or at the detriment of your main cast.
yeah,
Because like it's Tanjiro's story, but like, I mean, honestly, other than the backstory with his father and the first episode, you don't even get much about Tanjiro other than just him living his day-to-day life.
Mhm.
It's just like, oh, I'm a good kid that can smell good and want to protect. I want to help my sister, and
That's
I have a
about
nice
it.
soul.
and you
Like,
learn that you learn that episode.
well,
one.
yeah, you learn that very quickly just with him like going to the neighborhood and like helping everybody, you know. So it's like it would be nice to give more layers as to like what is so special about him. But I do enjoy the show does it well when they come through with like Shinobu and the oldest sister and now the new adopted younger sister. That feels like she fits in right away.
And even I'm not even talking about like the earlier demons that like Tanjiro was not merciful, but like empathetic with. I wouldn't say take that out. I just specifically meant like the episode that focused only on Rui and the girl that I don't even know the name of. Like that is a throwaway episode that you could have utilized, or one of the kind of dumber episodes was Zenitsu and Inosuke. Just give them some like development, or like I don't know, even like this episode with like the whole cup training. It's not like a hype because it's just like Deku when he's like learning one of his class abilities. Like I love Deku and my hero, but I don't get hyped unless it's like a big overcoming achievement. I don't care for like when he decides what his hero name's gonna be. I mean that was actually cool, so I'm not gonna rag on that one because I liked how he chose spoil for my hero. But yeah, give some more in-depth, bigger barriers and time on the characters. But
Yeah.
we got that in this episode. That was the second half. The first half was more of the jokiness,
Yes.
returning to
The training.
the training.
The getting Inosuke and Zenitsu on board.
Wake up.
Yes. The whipping for staying awake,
Yeah.
which was very funny in the moment.
And all the boys like looking over trying to figure out what the hell that was all about.
Why are we doing this right now? I'm trying to sleep too. Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember how everything up until the flashback I'm kind of like lost on in the order of it.
Yeah, it was all kind of just the same stuff.
Yeah. They're now on board with training. They want to...
Tanjiro broke a gourd.
Yeah, Tanjiro broke a gourd. And
Tanjiro passed, and the other two are trying.
Yeah. They don't want to be left behind.
The gourd was cool. The gourd was a cool achievement. The voice, like controlling your breath to be able to pop something like that was cool. I think the cup thing was a little bit lamer, but it was a speed test, so it's whatever. I just think
reflexes.
the gourd. I don't know. The gourd thing was more of an achievement to me, but I thought that was cool. I liked that it hyped the boys up when they were seeing Tanjiro overcoming
Succeed,
things,
all
and then
this.
Zenitsu wanted to get quicker, and then Inosuke
Inosuke
wanted to get stronger,
Yeah.
which is perfect because those are the things they both need to work on. Though they should interchangeably do both.
Yeah.
Don't be good at only one thing, Zen. Be great at everything.
Yeah.
About using your power when you're awake.
Yeah, that would be a
Seriously.
good start. And Inosuke being able to have a single thought.
Yeah.
I think both of them need
Well, yeah, to think rationally.
yeah,
No,
they both need to do
they
that.
both need
Not just that there's an enemy, I'm going to charge at him. Just be aware of the situation.
When both of them get over that, they will be far better. They're not bad, though. And then we got the cool's not a great word, but a flashback.
Depressing.
Explaining why she doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Basically, she's never had... Yeah, she did in that one episode. But there is the thing with the coin. Now, I don't know how far you've gotten. I don't know if the Mugen train story, which you've seen, dives into that. But if I had to take a guess, maybe it's like... This is a dumb thing, but maybe it's like a coin of the day decides the type of actions you're gonna try to exhibit to become more of a person, like kind of push yourself, and then the other 50% is like, okay, I get the day off, I can return to what I've always lived, because maybe it's as messed up as it is, it might be like a relaxation to not have to make decisions, because that is the only life she grew up knowing until the girls came and got her.
Yeah. I mean,
just kind of like Stockholm.
Yeah.
Like you grow up with an oppressive style because of how you were forced to live.
I was about to say, can you mentally snap like that, or you just don't feel a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I can never understand that because I've never been to that level of like complete snap.
Like, you know, Inosuke is borderline like antisocial because he wasn't raised around humans, so he doesn't really understand like
Concepts.
empathy, but like social concepts to like be able to understand like how to have a conversation, or like paying attention to other people, or like what they're feeling, or understanding like emotions. Like she's the same thing, except she was like treated like property and never really spoken to like she was a human. I mean, it seems she was more so treated like she was a dog than anything, you know.
Her mental snap is more on the lines of a spoiler for Vinland and Game of Thrones, Theon Greyjoy.
Yeah.
And
Don't say it, Canute.
no.
Oh.
The one of the two brothers that
Oh.
mentally snapped with the pure fear of dying because of Thorkel, who like literally become rendered inanimate.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yep, and then the slave master took her into town, and he ran across the two girls that we met or got some more input from last episode on, Shinobu and the sister who died from a demon. And they threw the money, of which the guy would probably be jumped for, and took the girl. Showered her, fed her, learned that, cause Shinobu was pissed off that like the girl was not doing anything for herself, but simply because all her life she has been told when she is allowed to take a bath, when she is allowed to sweep the floors, when she's allowed to eat some of her meal, or whatever.
It's fucked.
It's also interesting too that Shinobu clearly had a way different personality.
Yeah, she did.
Like she literally just, when her sister died, she just adopted her sister's persona to like
regal.
I guess to
kindness,
like have her sister live on, or like live out her sister's mission or her like life mantra, instead of being like the way she is.
Yeah.
And it makes sense now. I Tanjiro could sense that she was angry, because it's like in reality that is her personality.
Yeah.
Just being like the fiery, like, come on, you know.
Like that's like we were talking in the last post talk. She was able to adopt the personality as a way to honor the sister, but couldn't fully do the living out
because it's
the
not
type
her.
of person, because it is not her. She does not have the mercy in her to show empathy to people that she just simply can't understand.
Yeah.
Or a demon that simply doesn't correlate to a human's life. I don't know. But yeah, that was touching. I thought it was sweet, and definitely explained Shinobu and the girl pretty darn quickly. Kanao. I'd be curious, is it a spoiler for why you can't say your thoughts on this particular episode?
I didn't really enjoy these last 3 episodes. I remember not really, and I've had conversations with other people who have watched the show, and they say the same thing. They thought this stuff was kind of boring. But on my rewatch, I mean, it's kind of interesting learning the stuff about Kanao and the breathing, total concentration, 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, I could level with you and agree with that. I'm just saying, what are your thoughts though on the sisters? That particular story outside of the rehabilitation arc.
It's sad, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's sad. Really,
I do.
No, I agree with you.
It's entertaining.
I agree with you.
I mean, like,
really more entertaining than the training.
The
training.
That's what I'm saying. It gives depth where there is no depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, that's the thing, is like, because the training I could care less for. I mean, like,
seriously,
as I just said,
it's one of those things where it's like, it's not all, like, some shows do it well where there's training and you witness like the progression, but I guess when it's something so abstract as like, we're not going to see, like, it's different if we're watching like a show where like, I'm going to learn this new move, I'm going to learn the perfect form 10. And we see him practicing it and doing it, and it's like, now he can summon that water dragon. Like, yes!
Yeah.
But like when we're just like, oh, he's learning to breathe. It's like, what the fuck is that going to show me?
It's
like that. There's nothing to show for the work for it. We're gonna see it later on when he gets better at fighting. But like for a like something to actually observe that is doing better, we don't get that. So it's nice that they add like the backstory into it. But I mean, like I'm with you. The training itself is like meh.
I enjoy seeing Bakugo go from doing the explosions to his fucking cannon thing.
Well, even like.
That's good progression because they explain what it's something that will probably matter. Like the breathing will matter overall. It's just not the most exciting thing to have to focus on.
But it will matter. It's always going to matter. It's going to make him be able to, instead of doing 3 moves and then losing, to be doing moves the whole time and really stay engaged in the fight. That is very important. But on the flip side, we don't ever watch shows and watch. My Hero is just an easy one, so if you don't like My Hero, I'm sorry. But, like, My Hero is just such an easy one because, like, we're not watching them stamina train every fucking episode. It's like we're watching them, like, perfect move sets or learn new ways to do things. Like, when you finally see Deku use his shoot style and use his legs, I'm like, oh, dude, thank God. You're not breaking your limbs every fucking moment. Like, you're actually doing something that's, like, of real, like, of substance that adds to the fight.
You're also dealing with, like, 30 characters, too. It's not just 3 guys. It's, like, a times 3.
Well,
so there's multiple characters of interest.
I enjoy that where we get a whole episode where you just see Tape Arm is just shooting tape out, and then right next to him, Earphone Jack is doing something with her sound, and then there's Bakugo doing explosions in the water.
Yeah,
but it's
that's very entertaining.
But it's also like,
it's very quick.
Yeah, we're not watching.
They don't focus it on too long, and when they do, it's the episodes no one likes. So it gets properly criticized.
Yeah,
but even in that, like, just to compare, those are 3 different techniques that they're working on. Where they were all
it's the same thing.
The rock lifting, the running on the barrier,
the blowing up of the gourd,
and the gourd.
Yeah.
So it's just aesthetically not as entertaining, and it's also accompanied by, like I said, it's not 30 characters; it's 3, 2 of which have very annoying traits accompanying them a lot of times,
and a new one that doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Two other characters that literally don't speak.
Yeah.
So. One sleeps and one stares.
What else happened in this episode? Oh, the swordsmen, the sword makers showed back up. And well, and as Tanjiro has feared during the entire Spider arc, he was worried that that guy was going to come and beat his ass.
And he did.
And he showed up like Michael Myers, trying to stab him.
Did you see when he pulled the blade out and had it ready? He said, "How have you been?" And he charged at him.
Yeah. I just knew he was going to be a psycho, but
he loves his swords more than people.
We didn't see Tanjiro's sword, but we saw the new blue hue for Inosuke's swords, and then he properly destroyed the edges of them.
Made them jagged.
Expected.
I as soon as he started tossing rocks, I'm like, this fucker's not going to do that, is he?
There was a lot of focus on the second sword wielder, but before they realized... But the show just wanted him to seem calm until the swords broke, but when they were just putting so much emphasis on him, I thought it was going to be the trainer that was in Zenitsu's flashback that Adam didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this guy's calm. He's got the black hair slicked back. Is it the guy? And it was just...
I want to know who that guy is.
Yeah.
It really seems like they put an emphasis, like, he might be something.
They will explore it.
The fact, you don't show, like, my fucking Ankh cross in a ditch, you know?
Yeah. Or you don't bring attention to somebody's earrings if it's not going to play a role.
Right.
Or even the eyes. I love how you always wonder why me and Will talk about the eyes. They bring it up in the show more and more by each episode, so...
I've never gleaned into it.
Yeah, well, perhaps we will have to.
Yeah.
But all I keep learning is whatever this Mugen Train arc is going to be, it's going to be very isolated and probably not covering a lot of what some Season 1 has been hinting at for maybe Part 2 of Season 2 or Season 3 storylines. So it'll probably be not exploring the Zenitsu guy or maybe not even the father storyline that I like. Who knows? We'll have to see.
Or Inosuke's parents.
That too.
If he has any.
That's definitely not going to be covered because you've already seen it.
I want to see him on the mountain.
Inosuke's story.
Yeah. We also had Tanjiro talking to Shinobu. Shinobu was like, hey, you're free to go. Like, all clear physically. And he asked, had she ever heard about the Hinokami dance?
Oh my gosh.
The Hinokami fire breathing dance. Have you ever heard of fire breathing?
Nope.
And she says, nope. But it's very clear that it's flame breathing and it cannot be called fire breathing. So whatever that means. There's a clear distinction, and
To go talk to Rengoku.
yeah,
Rengoku about it.
Rengoku since he's the Flame Hashira, he should know some more about it than her.
But you can't do it because he's on a mission.
Yeah.
You know what's a little bit crazy? Like, I didn't think of it too deeply because we were so hyped up on the Hinokami episode. But just rewatching that episode specifically, the way, like, the parents appear apparition-wise to, like, both Tanjiro and Nezuko is pretty crazy. Like, I guess in the moment I was just so hyped because we finally saw the father that I didn't even realize that how they lay out the scene is, like, the father appears in, like, his mind and then mentions the word Hinokami, whatever, and then his mind, like,
Yeah.
and, like, all of a sudden he's able to unlock this, as well as we get revealed the memory of, oh, hey, yeah, your whole life you didn't realize as a kid, but
This
your
was a
father was
breathing
telling you about
technique.
breathing techniques.
Yeah.
So he's, like, had it installed in him all this time in deep memories, or it could be even more stuff. It could be a brain connected, like, forehead stuff. They have the same scar, because I forgot we mentioned in the episode, like, they both have the same scar. Maybe it's like a mental link.
The dad does?
They have, like, the same... Okay, well, now it's
Is
different.
it the
looks
bump?
different.
If we're
thing?
looking at episode 1 of season 1, he has the patch.
Yeah.
And then Will called out that it become like that, the one we have
It's
now,
like a
the
scar.
brown lightning strike. The father doesn't have that. The father has what he had, what
In the
Tanjiro had
beginning
in the
of the
first
show.
episode.
Yeah.
But they do both have that thing, so I just thought maybe it's like
Some type of
Avatar state.
just like whatever.
some type of
passed down
familial
thing.
ability.
And then even the fact that, like, in that same episode, the mother appears to
Nezuko saves your brother.
and she unlocks her blood art that she's never had training to show the ability of exhibiting. So just now's the best time to bring it up because we didn't get the chance to bring it up in 19 via the hype train and distractions.
I think it'd be really cool to see Nezuko train.
And did you mention that, like, the flame and the fire, not to be mistaken?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder, like, when it comes to showing those, like, we haven't seen Rengoku and what he can do, but I would like to see, like, how his ability works
You might.
in comparison to the Hinokami movie.
You might.
I'd imagine that flame versus fire is going to be either something where it's like, this is the safe version, this is the not safe version, or this is like the legendary, like, only grand masters of flame can achieve fire breathing, whereas, like, even Rengoku, for as strong as he is just a flame, like Hashira, or the flame breathing technique user.
When they said that, all I could think of, JJK reference, go support the series, is when Gojo is, like, training Itadori down in the basement about the two different versions, like a normal blast versus a technique.
Yeah.
Like how he, like, makes one can explode and the other can twists. So one is technical and harder to, like, mentally do, and the other one's just an exhibit of power. So maybe, like, if I had to guess, I know Rengoku's probably going to be one of the better Hashira because he's, like, the one centered in and he's in every t-shirt, but if I had to guess, his power, as great as it is, might just be an exhibit of flame, where Tanjiro might be able to, like, tap into some deeper...
Yeah.
He's the flame, right? Rengoku's
Yes.
flame?
Rengoku's flame.
So maybe Tanjiro is, like, an even greater concentrated ability.
Well, you know what's interesting too, and I know that the animation is the animation's, like, who knows how, like
The difference will be visually.
but, like, his dragon almost looked like, to me, it almost felt more like lava than, like, a fire.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, it wasn't as much of, like, a flame because it was, like, a deeper red.
Yeah.
Whereas we haven't seen what Rengoku could do, but everything about him is, like, yellow red.
Yeah.
Where that was, like,
A lighter
red,
fire.
deep red. You know what I
A lighter
mean? Like,
flame.
yeah. So I don't know if, again, it's another, like, strength versus strength type of thing, but
And I wonder how much the dance has to do with anything. Like, what practice, like, what is the purpose of that ritual? Is it something, like, spiritual, or, like, for, like, religious reasons, or is it actually, like, a meditation of sorts to, like,
or both.
to get, like, deeper into it?
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
And now we're waiting on our mission. Oh, and we saw the train.
Yeah.
And we
Probably
all know it's called Mugen Train's the fucking movie name, and we saw the most disgusting demon yet.
Yeah. and a thumbnail with some beautiful looking character for the next
like
episode. Looks beautiful though, whoever it is. I think that's about it. Guys! If you haven't done so already, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel to support your boys. Check out the Demon Slayer playlist if you're new to the channel. We're on the road to 50k, so please support us in any way. Check out the Patreon, we got 1 and 2 week early access and Discord. And we'll see you in the finale. Punch it! Bye!